Hello everyone.
We've been your SU officer team for 2019-20.
And we're going to give you a quick update
on all of our achievements over the past year.
And all of the work we've done to improve your student experience.
So make sure to sit back and watch this video,
as it's going to be a good one.
Enjoy the show.
As your sports officer, I have successfully ran several inclusion campaigns ranging from disability in sport, pride in sport and Miss Girl Can. I am the first sports officer to virtually host a sports awards and several varsity events. I have passed a policy on Wednesday afternoons and keeping them free for sport and allowing academic flexibility for elite athletes. And I hosted the most attended ASCO University event which surrounded sports and the value of sports.
As your development officer, I helped develop the financial strategy of the SU. I lobbied for significant changes to be made to address the climate emergency, leading 3 climate strikes, Climate Justice Week, and negotiating with the university to commit to 100% renewable electricity across all buildings on campus. I continued to lobby for positive curricular change for education for sustainable development. I helped shape and improve the sustainability governance of the Students' Union, and finally successfully implemented charging banks at the Welcome Desk in the Students' Union.
As your welfare officer, I've run a number of successful events for our Mental Health Week, coordinated student support during the strike periods, and fed into the new Student Wellbeing Service. I also collaborated with the head of the Counselling Service on a national research project looking at improving student access to mental health services, and I coordinated accessible information on a range of welfare issues such as housing, money and immigration in light of the COVID-19 pandemic.
This year as your activities officer, I have worked with the university on the disability access strategy. I have moved the storage conversation along for all our student groups and passed the sustainable storage policy with the Society Councillor and now new activities officer. I have worked with the chaplaincy to bring religious and cultural celebrations to all students in Sheffield. I have spoken with the Department for Education, Special Educational Needs Review here in Sheffield. I've hosted a very successful activities fair and more recently a virtual activities awards and lots of other things that in the pandemic I've worked with our student group to make sure they can keep providing amazing activities for all students here in Sheffield.
As your international student officer this year, I organized a series of international Christmas campaigns successfully and hosted the first ever Home Away from Home Christmas Ball. I led the We're Not a Virus and the Why I Wear Masks campaign to eliminate discrimination and deep understanding and communication between the students from different backgrounds. I organized the first graduate job panel with career service for international students before the graduation ceremony. I launched the Buddies game to integrate home and international students in pair and created the spare mask donation scheme to support the local charities and vulnerable people around Sheffield during the pandemic.
Ensured there were free sanitary products in every SU toilet, delivered anti-racism training to all sports teams, societies and first years, wrote a zero tolerance to sexual harassment policy that's actually proactive in the SU, and wrote a campaigns toolkit for all people wanting to campaign for the first time.
As your education officer, I've led a student worker solidarity campaign, worked on a cross-faculty climate crisis module that's co-designed by staff and students, represented students in groups planning and learning and teaching post-pandemic, campaigned locally and nationally on free education and climate justice, and supported an academic rep system with over 1,000 reps.
We've achieved so much as a team this year, and there's so much that Sheffield students can be proud of. As your SU president, I negotiated cheaper £1 bus fares, saving students in excess of hundreds of thousands of pounds. We also took 90 pence off your Bar 1 favourites during the election period, which was alongside a record-breaking voter turnout during the officer elections. Alongside that, I promoted, delivered and organised Underpass Music Festival, the first of its kind. It took place online and it will take place in person. But we've gone well above and beyond. We've represented you on West Street, down in Westminster, from Pop-Tarts through to policy. We've written to the government countless times during the coronavirus pandemic, and we've done so much above and beyond what we have to.
See, we're your SU officer team.
And despite us working through
2 bouts of strike action,
General election,
Brexit,
And a global pandemic.
We still delivered our promises.
And we're voted the #1 students' union in the country.
So, the new team are starting next week.
and we'll have left.
But that doesn't matter.
Because the Sheffield spirit is always alive.
no matter where you are in the world.
We've all proved your SU is more than just a building.
so it's a goodbye from us.
Our chapter in Students' Union history is now closing.
But we're on your opposite team.
And ours is just getting started.